I was 6 years old. I saw Nazo, the neighbor girl of my same age, had bought some candies and she was going home. The 15 years old bully of our neighborhood snatched her candies. Upon seeing this, I rushed towards them, snatched the candies from the bully's hand, grabbed Nazo's hand and told her to run. We ran, reached her home, closed the door. She was very happy about that. We laughed about that incident for a while, and she also offered me some of her candies. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the last time I saw Nazo laughing. The next day, I, along with my family, shifted to Peshawar. But now and then I would learn about Nazo. She was a very bright student. She would come first in her class, and she wanted to become a doctor. And no doubt she would have become a doctor, but her father underwent some financial crisis. And in order to save money for the education of her brothers, her education was discontinued. And she had no any other way but to accept her fate. After many years, I again come to know about her that she and one of our other friends or other neighbor, Arshad, liked each other and wanted to marry each other. And Arshad sent a proposal to her home. But meanwhile, her brother, in an unfortunate moment, inadvertently killed another person. And to settle the dispute, a jarga rolled that she, then 18 years old, be married to the 65 years old father of the killed person. And she was wedded to her and not to the love of her life, Arshad. In her husband's home, she would be humiliated and abused every day. She would be called the sister of a murderer, and a lot of other names would be called to her. And she would be beaten every day without any reason or rhyme. She gave birth to a boy and a girl, and when she was only 26 years old, her husband died. And the family of her husband confiscated the children and forced her to leave the house. By that time, her father and mother both had died, so she had no any other way but to go and live with her brothers. But there, every day, her sister-in-laws would tell her, again abused her, humiliate her, and would tell her that go and leave our home. So she had to endure that pain along with the pain of being dispossessed from her children. So one day I was with my brother, who is a doctor in his hospital, and he suddenly got a call. After listening to the call, he rushed towards the emergency, and I got after him. Upon reaching there, I saw Nazo breathing her last. She had become very weak. Her white glowing face had turned dark. She had just become a skeleton of bones, silent, still, lying on that bench, barely able to blink her eyes. For a moment, she looked into my eyes as if she's telling me, about the hardships and sufferings of all those years. And those blinking eyes stopped and she left for the heavenly abode. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the story of one Nazo. But there are hundreds of thousands of Nazos out there. Every day, they are deprived from their education, not allowed to marry the love of their life, and forced to marry men who are several times their age. In households, they are humiliated, abused, beaten, and when circumstances force them to step out of the home to earn for their families, they are objectified and sexually harassed. And when they refuse to accept unwanted advances from somebody, acid is thrown on their faces. In our society, women are subjected to systemic, societal, cultural, and many other forms of violences and oppressions. And when somebody wants to talk about their rights, some say that Islam has given them all the rights. What are you talking about? That's true. Islam has given them all the rights. But we, the men, the state, the society, and the culture are not giving them their rights. I'm also not saying that go and become those radical feminists bent upon, destroying the cultural norms, your values, all the institutions. What I'm saying is that Nazos in our societies face real oppression, real suppression, real violence. And we need to understand them and we need to uphold their rights. I thank you all very much.